Hello, darlings, and welcome to our special edition of Pastors' Wives Tell All, where we three, Jessica, Jenna, and Stephanie, spill the tea on Thursdays. Grab some coffee or a pot of tea and listen in for all the tips and tricks and random facts you never knew you needed.
Until now. Hello there, and welcome back to Pastors' Wives Tell All, where we spill the tea
On Thursdays.
Guys, not too terribly long ago, we
That's us.
we three got to retreat together, not with a million other pastors' wives necessarily, but with our husbands. We got
sure
to
did.
get away because of the generosity of our friend Katie.
Shout out to Katie.
Katie Polly. And some other people that she went in with to bless us. We don't even know who all the people are or what all everyone gave, but we are super grateful and thankful and excited to talk about it now because it has happened.
It has happened.
That's right. Sure has.
Well, the cool thing is we got to go back to the place that we had our first retreat
Like her first pastor wifey retreat.
with Tanisha. And it was so cool. One of my favorite parts of it was that we got to take our husbands to a place where we have retreated, you know, and
That
kind
was-
of share memories.
Because they don't get to see all those
Right.
places and things
Yeah.
that we do.
Too bad because they're great.
That's right. But it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so what do we do the first night? Somebody tell them.
We got to see Tim Hawkins in person, which was so fun. Oh my goodness. He's hilarious.
Like even more funny in person. Something about his facial expressions and like really seeing them
Yeah.
right there.
I feel like he's our people with the facial expression.
I agree.
Yes.
But do you know what one of my favorite parts of that evening was?
I don't know.
Watching
Tell us.
Jonathan's face during some
That's
of
Jessica's
his
husband.
little bits that he did, because Jonathan's face was just like,
It was like it was
Stone
one
cold.
of those gross. It was something about a zit.
He was
or-
but he was
Yeah.
like this,
like his face was just hilarious. So I have like a video of just his face during like one of Tim Hawkins' skits because it was so funny. But yeah,
It was
I
something
don't
gross
think
he
I've
was
laughed
talking
that
about, but yeah.
hard in a while. It was,
Yeah.
it was so
Yeah,
funny.
if you have not seen Tim Hawkins, go see him. Like, I
so
think like
funny.
we forget about comedians. I mean, they might stroll. They don't stroll across our feed, but they scroll. We can scroll.
Yes.
Just forget it. Anyways, they come across our feed.
Yes.
and they just bring laughter. You could be having the worst day, and that's what like we want to bring to people too. I mean, we're not comedians, but I think we're pretty funny. But anyways, just to laugh more,
Mhm.
to not take yourself too seriously. And that's what
Yes.
I love about Tim. Like I call him Tim, like I know him. He's my friend.
Tiny Tim, old Tiny
Good
Tim.
old Tim.
But he doesn't take himself too seriously. He makes the ugliest faces, but he is hilarious.
He is.
And so yeah, I
And
would
you
say
got to
go
be
see
able to
it.
have a sense of humor about yourself and your denomination because he gonna pick on all of them.
Oh, for sure.
Every
and,
single
like,
one of them.
I mean, if we can't make fun of ourselves, then we are too serious.
I agree with that.
Way too serious.
Yeah, life's too
great.
short to be so serious all
Yeah.
the time. So.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. I'm trying to think of what we did the next day. We went and got pedicures.
We sure
Ooh.
did. Well, I got a manicure because
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did too.
my nail
got a
had
manicure.
chipped the day before that, and I
Bless
was
it.
so sad I didn't have time to paint my nails for this trip. But look, the Lord hath provided a manicure.
I know, me too, because I didn't paint my nails either. I didn't have time.
So that was super fun.
It
And
was
then we
fun.
went, we had some amazing food
Mm.
at some amazing restaurants down there.
Yes, we did.
Oh my gosh,
And
yes.
just, I think like one of my favorite things was just going out on the lake. Like I just love being
yes.
outdoors and just the lake. We got on the
Mhm.
kayaks. Jenna and I spent like 3 hours out
I
there.
loved
I
it.
think one of the first days and just
Mhm.
went and the boats were going past us and created waves for us.
Mhm. I
It
was on the paddleboard. She was on the kayak.
And then all us girls went out there.
We did.
Yeah.
I could have stayed out there like for
Paddleboarding.
days.
Oh yeah.
It's just something about being on the water like that. It's just so peaceful.
Oh, gosh,
It's
yes.
just, I want a paddleboard now. Somebody buy me one,
Agreed.
please.
I want a kayak and a paddleboard.
Mm.
I do.
would
And
be
then
fun.
I would like a lake.
Well, I
Yeah, I was like, what about the lake?
we
guys?
do
could go
have
to the
lakes.
lakes. We
We
have a
do
place
have
we could
lakes.
go put in
Yes.
our paddleboards. We just have to, come up with the finances to buy ourselves those things. And then we can go put it in at the marina in my parents'
Yes.
neighborhood.
That's so true. We
Wait,
could do
what?
it. I forgot
Yeah.
about your parents.
Oh my
live on
gosh.
the Cash Money Compound.
We could go do it, but
Should
we
the
don't
Cash Money Compound? I don't know. don't they need some kayaks and paddle boards for themselves?
I don't know if they do.
Oh, okay.
But,
it was a good thought.
maybe they would let me store mine if I had one, though.
Right,
Oh,
for sure.
Because
And-
where am I going to
You should ask for that for Christmas.
Yeah. Ask for all 3 of ours.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Just ask for 3. Mom, can I get a paddleboard and 2 kayaks? Or 2 paddleboards and 1 kayak.
Uh-huh.
That's a great idea.
Which one's more expensive?
Probably the kayak. I would
Really?
say get 2 paddleboards. Yeah, it's fine.
'Cause-
Okay, we'll talk later about this.
Yeah.
You're welcome. We got off track
Okay.
because we're
Yes.
dreaming.
Yes.
That's what happens. See?
When we
Dream.
dream.
Oh, you know what
Dream
else was
big,
the fun
guys.
part
Dream
of the
big.
trip? Do you remember the game that we played?
Mhm.
Fun game that I, myself, Jenna, made up. Well, there were some feathers coming out of the
Oh,
couches.
the feathers! I was like, what game did we play?
You know,
Yes.
you've seen kids play keepy uppy, like with a balloon, or a ball, just trying to let the ball hit the ground. Well, there were feathers. And so we did that with feathers, and
we had to blow
it
them.
was quite entertaining getting underneath the feathers to
blow
make them
them.
go into the air.
Mhm.
It was
Oh, I think there's video footage of this somewhere.
There
We should
is.
eventually share
We
that.
it was
should.
hilarious.
Maybe when this comes out, we should
Share the feathers.
it. Maybe Jonathan's faces too from the Tim Hawkins. We can just
Oh,
do
yeah.
like a little, of
Oh,
everything.
A little mashup.
Uh-huh.
There we
Mhm.
go.
Also, one of my favorite things, my favorite pastime is I love hide and go seek and sardines. If you do not play that with your kids or your youth groups in the church at night, what are you doing with your life?
I know.
Okay.
Sardines is
So,
the best.
We were in a small mansion, so why not play sardines?
Yeah.
And so,
I wasn't thrilled about it. I'm not gonna lie.
you and Jonathan, you Enneagram once.
And you kept following us. I was like, stop.
Well, because I didn't want to
following.
be the last one. I didn't want to lose, and I like to win. So I had to go.
Are you really winning
know.
if you're just basing it on someone else's every move?
At least I'm not alone.
But can I just say one part of sardines that made me really happy? The first time we played it, Jessica went and hid. And I thought to myself, where would Jessica go? You know what? She's probably not going to go to all the places people are going to look first. Everyone's going to start going up the stairs, down the stairs. She might be on the same floor that we're at right now. And so I walked straight into one of the more obvious places in the pantry, opened the door, and there she was.
there.
So I went in there with her,
And it was hot.
and we waited a while
And we
until
waited
someone
a
else
while.
found us.
And then there
Did
were
I
more
find
people.
her next? Nope.
No.
Isaac found her next.
Isaac found us.
And then I found y'all.
Yeah. But it was so fun. Like
It was.
I just loved it. I loved the talks. I loved just being chill and being able to hang out. And my husband loves to paint, so he got to paint 2 paintings while he was
Mhm.
there, and it was just very
Mhm.
peaceful. And got to hang out with our friends as well. So it was a great
Yep.
time.
It was. It was
So
so good.
if
Yeah.
you gave toward that, we so
Oh my
appreciate
gosh,
you.
yes.
Thank you so much.
You have blessed our socks off. I didn't wear
Absolutely.
socks because socks are from the devil, but you blessed Jenna and
Well, they
Stephanie
came off.
socks. And
See?
that's so
They
true.
blessed them off. Such a blessing.
I don't
You
think you
gave her
thought
bare
real
feet.
hard before you spoke that sentence. They blessed my socks off, but I didn't wear socks. Well, then what socks did you bless
So
off?
They just blessed us
They blessed us.
from head to toe.
Head to toe.
We were blessed,
We were blessed.
not stressed.
And not stressed. That's us.
Tried to do some more, but
I got nothing. Anyway,
But wait,
there's more.
we did a escape room and we didn't talk about that.
Oh, the escape room.
But we, instead of escaping, we
We
had
just
to
thought about that.
stop the mass bombing or
Something.
whatever it was, like
On the
explosion,
United States.
atomic
Yeah,
bomb
bombs.
situation.
Yeah.
in the White House. We were.
Yeah.
We were
Yes,
in
we
the
were in
Oval
the
Office.
Oval
That was
Yes.
fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not usually a fan of those, but it was definitely more
Yeah.
fun than
We
I thought it
did
would
stop it, guys.
Mhm.
So you're welcome.
Yeah.
We saved.
Yeah.
We saved you.
We saved
we
the
saved
world.
your life.
We did save the world.
be. Not the world, the United States. You're welcome.
Fine. We
Anyway.
saved it all.
Yep. You're
Okay.
welcome.
We love you guys.
Until next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Okay, friends, if you have enjoyed this episode as much as we have, please help us spread the word on Facebook and Instagram.
If you didn't know yet, Instagram is where all the fun is at. From dance reels on Wednesdays to spiritual encouragement and laugh out loud posts in between, there is something for everyone.
And last but certainly not least, if you could take a moment right now to stop what you're doing and give us a rating and review, even subscribe to our podcast, this seriously helps other people find us who wouldn't be able to otherwise. Thank you so much for your love and support. We hope you'll tune in next week.